Hello guys, and welcome back to Field of Glory Empire with our first ever playthrough as Saba. Rome is still beating up the Macedonians, and we're getting ready to go on some big offensives here. Not against like a real enemy, but like the remnants of the Seleucids that have collapsed. We're still trying to dogpile on there. We've already taken this right here, and all of this stuff right here. We did have some other stuff here, but it rebelled for me. I didn't really hold on to it. These two spots right here are kind of the gem. This is a province by itself, Mesopotamia Inferior. This was their capital region, and this is like the most built up things they had. They have so many world wonders that it's crazy the bonuses they give, dude. It's absolutely crazy. We could take over the seat of the Seleucid Empire. We basically have it surrounded already. The Antigonids can get in, but they're distracted by war on like all sides. So I'm hoping we could beat them in. And here's kind of the idea. So first, we got to get these archers in with these guys. I left these skirmishers behind to serve as like a police force because we just took this place over. And they could use that. So there you go, right there. It still has some revolt risk, but it's not terrible. Both of these would be pretty nice. Yeah, take the public works just for that eventual movement speed, I guess. But we want our elephants to go in. They have slightly more move speed. So I assume that means, oh, actually, these guys have equivalent move speed. So I have no idea how this is going to go. Why? Wait, what? Why do we have so much move speed? The heavy infantry are the slowest. That's really weird. Well, regardless, I guess, we'll be arriving at the same time. I'm going to send both of these stacks there. I don't know what's going to happen for food, because there's no food here. There's no food here. I don't know what the fuck this is going to cause. I don't even know if I should send both of them. I mean, I'm going to need both of them eventually. There's 30 units defending. So this is kind of overkill at this point, I guess. Yeah, I mean, realistically, this is overkill. But this ensures that I won't lose, right? I mean, this is what this ensures. This ensures that I will not lose. I just don't know what's going to happen after. Honestly, I'm tempted to just send my main stack, my elephant stack here forward. Let them fight. And then send in the other stack after to do the siege, and then just kind of shuffle them out. I'm tempted to do that at this point. These guys only have 4 units left, but we have elephants, dude. We may not have archers, but we have elephants. None of these buildings seem to give anything, yeah, amazing. There's these close fighters. And I wonder if I'll get to make these if I take these over. Or if it'll like change because of my culture. The main reason why I would be scared of sending in more like both of these is just because I don't know what's going to happen to food in a province where there's no food and like barely any forage value at all. Like I don't know if my units are going to start dying just from there being too much all at once. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how that works, but I do know for any fighting that will happen before the siege that this first stack will be enough. The elephants, I'm pretty sure. I'll just set it to not do that, and then I'll think on it, right? We'll come back to this issue later. So the garum shop has been finished. Right there, at whatever the hell that is. These names are all so crazy. Don't really know what any of them mean. I could use a culture building. Generate some decadence, but I could use a culture building. Doesn't take a slot. There's a new pop over here. That's nice. Yeah. I can't really afford to move it at all, but that's nice. There's a new pop over here too, and I can afford to move that. Doesn't make a huge difference, but it's something. And then we have finished a harbor in our capital, Ada of Arabia Orientalis. We could follow up with something. Something. Who knows what. I get a loyalty bonus. Don't really need a loyalty bonus. Charcoal pile, Shepherd House. Shepherd House seems like an obvious choice almost. We have to import lumber. That's why. That's why it seems like an obvious choice to me. We could also use a training ground here, actually. I think we might have one like somewhere else in this region, but the ability to make heavy infantry here in our second most built up province would be pretty good. It is, you know, further in a direction than our capital. I could invest in that. This is the only place where we can build mercenaries, I think. I don't know if I built them in my main zone yet, but hey. We have finished an anchorage down here as well. I could immediately pump that up to a harbor. Or go for a worship place for some more loyalty. We don't really need the loyalty right now. Oh, yeah, I'll take the harbor. I'll take the harbor. That's more manpower. That's nice. I'll take that. Stud has been completed over here. Bro, give me an anchorage. Yes, please. You could build that really quickly. And you could make the infrastructure a lot better. This is weird. It's kind of like shift to more infrastructure, I guess, like a little bit more. Not a lot, apparently. Apparently, it's not adding up to a lot. Salt House finished in Badio, nothing special to do there. Crafter District done in Asatenia. Nothing special to do with that. We could earn a lot of money here. We're only lacking cotton. But again, money's not a big deal. Why am I earning... Hold up. Why am I suddenly earning so little money? What the hell happened? I had a lot more income than this. That's kind of weird. Doesn't mean I want to go and start spending a whole bunch of stuff on money, mind you, but it is kind of confusing. With the standard stuff, we do have access to the gymnasium, the ranch. A gymnasium's pretty good health and manpower. That's pretty nice. And health would help a lot with pop growth in these already established locations. And yeah, it would. So would a ranch, I guess. And then loyalty's not bad. Decadence not nice. Money, taxation bonus. This is another way to kind of get two things for one. The gambling ring, you get loyalty and money. It's an interesting one. It can be upgraded further, which is nice, I suppose. Yeah, it's nice. Well, I don't mind going for that. This place could use a little bit of loyalty. Sure, a gambling ring. Why not? Loyalty at a cost of a bit of decadence. Who cares? It's not like we're not at a 1.0 ratio anymore. Which we're not, by the way. Ooh, 11 pop. We don't want a guard tower in a place that has 11 pop. No, thank you. I think I will take this wheelmaker. Yeah. Wheelmaker looks good. We got the bonus from the lumber. The lumber's not even local. It's somewhere nearby makes it, but it spreads very well. It spreads very well. So I'll just like take it. Some things I will just import all the time. It displays them inconsistently if you need to import them. Sometimes it just tells you, oh, you have it. And sometimes it tells you, you don't have it here. You have it somewhere else. It could be imported. It's very inconsistent about that, and I don't really know why. Our army up here is also good to proceed down this way and give me enough land to be able to make another province, the province of Acadia. We're still going to be missing one at the Antigonid zone, but... And Medea has formed around here, I see. No, Elymis in Medea, I see. Oh, okay. Really? Didn't you already die? Yeah, and cooperation with the Antigonids and Maria. Interesting. Wonder if we can get that. We're more likely to get that than anything else. I'll propose it. 13% chance. Yeah, peace with everybody around you. I'm not going to blaze my way through you. Those are big boys. I don't want to piss them off. With that, let's end our turn, and we'll see how my current plan goes. I'm especially curious about that second fight. Turn is processing. There goes our units. We're going to see this fight first. All right. This seems pretty simple. Those close fighters... Ranged phase using range defense rating. Okay, I have to wait until melee phase to see their melee stats. What are their melee stats? By default, a 4 defense. Might come from also not having a general to give them a bonus. These guys are like heavy infantry. They seem like they can kind of be like heavy infantry anyway. They don't have any support though, so they're dying. Yeah, this battle's pretty simple. Look at him die. Skirmisher lives until attacked again. Get fucked. It's just like a full wipeout. Look at this. They're fighting primarily heavy infantry, so it makes sense why. Some regular infantry on the sides, but yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead. Now, here's the tricky one. Ooh, boy. So, not all their units came out. Some of them are staying inside. That means we probably won no matter what. They got some close fighters, mercenary hoplites. Weird mixture, but I think hands down we won this. Hands down. Oh, yeah. We don't need the archers. We won this. Hands down. There goes the big boys. What were those? The mercenary hoplites? Mercenary hoplites? Yep, they're dead. Elephants kicking some ass. Now, they're not going to be good for the actual siege, mind you. But this will become mine in due time. I'm going to have to swap out the stacks because the siege is going to take a bit. I have no idea how food works when you're besieging and there's no food in a region, though. That's why I didn't want to risk overstacking units on it. There's the pursuit. Sometimes they just give up inside. Maybe that has something to do with food as well. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're besieging in both locations, actually. Because all of these locations here are walled. Still, we're gonna eventually, at this rate, get 2 provinces out of this made. And one of them is going to be really, really good. So I'm still on the green somehow, even though it keeps saying I'm losing ranking. It's kind of weird. But hey. Newbie is proposing to settle peace. Didn't I already offer that to you? You want to humiliate my legacy. Why the fuck would I accept that? Maybe normal peace, right? You're not humiliating me. What? Or was that even... Hold on. Humiliate. Are they letting... Wait, are they letting me humiliate them? I think I already rejected it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think they were letting me humiliate them. Well, I fucked up by not taking that. Disperse slaves. Emergency levy, we don't need that. But honestly, it doesn't matter. This is not a nation I would need to humiliate. They're getting slaughtered anyway. My vassal of Blemmies is at 0 risk because Ethiopia and Egypt's all around them anyway. Nubia is not that strong. They're not doing that well. I'm just going to leave it be, I suppose. I don't necessarily feel the need to request anything. But if they offer that again, I will try to be less retarded. We granted citizenship to some foreigners. We gained a progress token. Hey, we're at 1.0 ratio again. Amazing. So, I have no idea how this is gonna... What? Okay, that's the army chilling over there. Now, you're gonna go here and pick up the siege, and you're gonna move, I guess, over here. You didn't lose anyone, which is really nice. I want to get you somewhere that has food. Why is that black? It always gets black around here. I don't know, maybe because of the marsh. Regardless, there should be food in Characina. Yeah. There's now a new pop over here. Ooh. Where would I put you? I feel like primarily infrastructure until underpacification goes away. Because we don't have the province yet. So... trying to make the most of everything. And we have like almost no slaves at all, actually. Maybe like one guy on culture wouldn't be too bad. There's like one guy on culture from like food or something. And then just balance that out. Still under occupation, under pacification. This is just conquered still. Loyalty's awful, but we have this siege going. Expected army food usage 4? 4. There's a lot of food here. I'm not really concerned. Assuming we can access that. I don't know if we can. I still don't know how that works. It shows that this siege will be quick because we have a lot of siege value. And we have a leadership bonus. It's pretty high. And they don't have a lot of siege resist structures. This one says it'll take a while. It's because it's the elephant army. So we're moving the real army down there to pick up the siege. And then the elephants will prepare to kind of follow up over here. And then we'll have all this stuff taken over eventually. That's kind of the goal there, regardless of anything else that we see going on in the world. So, a stud's been completed in Binach. Albina? I would love to have a public works. Hempfield is like, okay, we don't have tar though. I'll take the public works. I think that would be most useful for me. Down here we've completed a salt house. We don't have a lot of diversity of what's over here. I think I want that harbor. I think I do. Give me that. In our capital region, we have a revolt risk. Good God. That's not good. That's how angry everybody is here. I didn't realize how bad it was. Well, that's not really good. Because all my armies are really far away. That just means we need to, like, rapidly, you know, these skirmishers can move pretty quick. I don't know how many we need sitting here to fix that, but these ones are gonna retreat first. If I need more there, I'll send more there. That's really not good. That might be kind of an all hands on deck kind of thing. It might be. I think I'm gonna treat that as an all hands on deck kind of thing. And just send everybody down there. It's 2 or 3 turns respectively anyway. Like, that's crazy. Some of this is coming from the infuriated slavers. Nothing I do here right now is going to, like, immediately make that better. I can make a tavern. That can add some loyalty. There's a bridge, adds money and infrastructure. That could be great. But I think I need loyalty. That's like my main thing, is I need loyalty regardless of anything else. So I'll put that tavern there and hope for the best, right? Hope for the best. This penalty is going to be here another 14 years. The infuriated slavers, yeah. I have to account for that better, I guess. Huh. That's scary. Well, hopefully that doesn't go poorly. Arabia Orientalis here at Madralkli received a slave after a battle. That's some more food. I don't have a palisade here. I would like to get a palisade there. Let's get a palisade there. That's good. Got that harbor done in Itamos. And what else would we like there? We have walls. Let's get a shepherd house. Wow, how did loyalty get so bad here so quick? I swear to God, it's the overpopulation. It's gotta be. I don't know if the tavern's really gonna function. It doesn't have any access to wine. But, we'll see. Add anything I see that can add loyalty. That's basically the plan right now. Maybe we could import wine from the vineyard over here. Usually, I do see that option over by the coast, so who knows? Who realistically knows? So that's all the construction that I can do already this turn. So that's a pretty quick turn, because my units are pretty much as good as they can be. I could move, like, the elephants down here as well, but they're not really needed for this kind of duty, so I don't really see the point in moving them down there. Like how it says decadence this turn minus 136. That's funny. Because, well, one thing is we don't have the 50% increase to our decadence gain, so it will actually start going down now. It'll be higher from conquest, but down from every other source, so that's cool. Our legacy gains down a little bit as well as a result. I like how my capital's the only region here that has, like, any revolt risk at all. Like, it's the only one that's poor off. I don't understand how this happened. I don't understand this. Why? Unrest at 7? Why? Fucking why? Just because of culture or something? I don't even know. Just moving one guy over is not going to solve anything, though. So let's just get that tavern built and hope for the best. Hope we get more things that help soon. And let's go ahead and end the turn with our fingers crossed that this doesn't fire in the next 2 or 3 turns. Damn, look at that. We're at the bottom of the green. We might slip out of the green finally. We have... Oh, actually, we just got the glorious thing back. We just got another progress token. That would be the worst time, right? Oh, a siege is done. We took over the less valuable location. Well, that's still neat. We got a lot of stuff on money here. Holy crap. Put one guy on culture. We're going to need a lot of guys on infrastructure to fix this problem here. That's not even enough. That's not even enough, dude. What the hell? What the hell, dude? What is this? What about everyone on infrastructure? all hands on deck, and we can maintain it. The Just Conquered bonus is brutal here, or debuff, I guess I should say. The loyalty's not bad, though. It's actually not bad. Only right here is it actually bad. Let me guess. This is the highest culture. What a surprise. Go ahead and make that. Hopefully we just keep everything. I'm going to move you there. Oh, well, there? Actually, I don't know. I'll say as like a defensive fixture, something to maintain the situation. But I don't know if that's even necessary. We could do with a turn of recovery on these guys. Don't want to go into that siege or anything. What does this siege look like now? So there's a breached wall. And siege duration uncertain because they have a lot of guys defending in the city. Because this is one of the more valuable locations. Of course, right? Elimace rejected my offer. Conquered. Okay. Building development. I don't care about that. Military reform. Medium infantry units. I don't think I care about that. I can't even do it. Yeah, so I don't. Religious ceremony. I do care about that. Add a feast to the calendar, please. I think we ran out of that buff, and so that's something that's bad. Okay, the loyalty here did get better by more than 4, so I don't really know what's up. I think I've seen the gladiator school here already and gone over it, like not taken it, but I think I need it at this point. I feel like I do. The Great Engineering School, National Wonder. Looks amazing. Looks amazing, dude. Available structures, bridge. We have most of the infrastructure buildings here. I need the loyalty. The gladiator school can give it. It needs weapons. I don't know where we get weapons from. I don't know where you get materials from when it doesn't say that you even have them. I have no idea. Regardless. I'll make it, right? Because, I mean, I think it works out. I have no information telling me that it doesn't. My loyalty went up after building the tavern, so that sounds like, to me, that things probably helped. Yeah, sure. So a gladiator school sounds great. Revolt risk increase of current rate. It's a minimal debuff, to be honest, for 16 loyalty. Help me keep an eye on it. So this might not be an all hands on deck kind of thing. It might not be, which is good. I'll go ahead and build that gladiator school. I don't think we need both of these groups headed over there. I'll still send the one. One will be fine. The other will go back over to here, where it could still be very valuable to have. And we've entered another golden age. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not a very good time to do that. But hey, my money's back up again now. Why? Does the golden age increase my money? It does. It increases my taxation by 50%. That's why the money went down. It also increases culture income, which is probably, that's probably what it was. I've modified my loyalty for an amount of culture income that was modified by the golden age. That's probably what it was. So there's a number of factors at work here. I need to build something here. We have tar locally, so this is probably the best place ever for a hemp field, right? Let's go ahead and build that hemp field, sure. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. That sounds good to me. I like how this location's called Saracena with an S instead of a C. How unique. Let's get the public works built here. Move 1 citizen to infrastructure. Move 2 citizens to infrastructure. Just the one. Just the one for now. Sounds like a plan. Anything else? A lot of buildings finishing over here. We got a salt house built. That's pretty nice. What's available to me now? A bronze work. Where do you get the tin from? Shit, I don't know. Needs flax. I don't have flax. Where do you get that from? Well, a lot of places, actually. The herbalist might be good. Manpower, health. Okay, so I can afford to build more things. I can. Health would help food, sort of. It would help it create new pops, anyway, at the very least. No actual raw food buildings here. The cult site would be good. Culture, no real debuff. Conversion rate, we don't need a lot of conversion. We just have like a slave. But that's a good building. I think I'm going to get that. We need culture like more than ever recently. Training ground was finished in the capital of this region. We could go for food. And some other things. Preceptor House is so useful. Definitely worth it for the decadence reduction. Oh yeah, more worth it than anything else that I see here. Definitely give me that. And you know what? If we're getting that, just take someone off of culture. Doesn't matter as much. Put them on infrastructure. Sure. Shepherd House done. Next to that, I haven't built a single usurer, and I don't really care to build it. Honestly, I don't. Herbalist here would also be kind of useful. Health manpower. It's an easy decision. So yeah, let's build that. It's an easy decision when nothing else really stands out because it's just so quick to build anyway. And then nothing special down here. With this amount of money and manpower, we could definitely look at getting more Abyssinian archers. That upfront cost is getting ridiculous. Look at that, 240 a pop. I have so much equipment that I could recruit 8 of them at once, and it consumes like all of the fucking manpower that I have. That's a little bit much. That's a little bit much for me. I could say maybe like 2, right? And then recruit the other 8 after when the manpower recovers a little bit. I don't think the equipment will stockpile much more than this. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I know it's stockpiled as high as it can be. So that's probably the best. The money cost doesn't really matter. So long as we're in a golden age, we're doing amazing for money. Good to know that when we're not in a golden age, I'm stretching my money on my current things. Now, when it comes to the money that will cost, it's on my military entirely. Plus 13 for all of these, that's another 130. We would still be positive on money income even outside of a golden age. And that's what's taking all my money, right? Is the military. That's really what takes money. Some buildings do, but I feel like it's hard to go negative on buildings. I think some slaves dispersed over here because we could build something all the way out hither. There's a loyalty decrease here that's building up recently. I could build the gambling ring to get some loyalty and some taxation bonus at the same time. That's something we could do, all right. I'd also love some other things, but I'll just take the gambling ring for a little bit of loyalty. Decadence, but hey, we're working on a lot of culture things already as it is. Those slave movements, you got to keep an eye out on them. Yeah, also slaves moved over here after a battle, so there's stuff available here. Got 5 guys on culture here. Everyone else is on food. I could see why. I could see why. Land reclamation to get more slots. That would be very useful. It would slow down building of everything else here, but honestly, there's almost nothing else building in this region. So yeah, land reclamation. Like, we don't have a lot of stuff to really push infrastructure. We just need infrastructure in the main zone primarily, but then like that's it. That's why I have so little in general in Arabia Felix on infrastructure, usually just to kind of sustainable rates, usually. There's some exceptions here or there, like kind of like right here, I guess. And then focusing on other things like food or culture. Damn, some of these places I might even want to get just more guys on culture at this point, right? For loyalty bonuses and other things, and just culture in general. Like, this would be very helpful. That's 12. Obviously, that's 12, but I mean, that's a pretty good amount, I feel, right? And the infrastructure is still doing fine. Mainly the infrastructure from like one location is just funding all of this. Basically, I could move this guy on food and the infrastructure here would still be completely fine. It seems like a plan to me. It seems like we have that capacity to make those changes. Regardless, that's going to be it for this episode, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. For now, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.